This time last year, we were at Embers, literally a stone's throw away. And now tonight, we're investigating another spot that's never been investigated before, the Stagecoach Saloon.
Dude, no way.
Oh, yeah.
My eyes are watering. That's
Dude,
crazy.
that's actually crazy. That's actually wild.
I had a hunch it was gonna. Dude, my eyes are watering. Oh my god, I had a hunch that was gonna happen.
That's actually wild.
Wow.
A couple of years ago when I started, there was always like an eerie feeling if you close the bar down by yourself.
And all of a sudden a knife just dropped in the middle of us from like, we don't even know where it came from. We kind of thought the same thing, like there's got to be like a ghost in here.
My name is Zach Wenzel, and for the past 10 years, my crew and I have been investigating the paranormal. Spending overnight in some of the most haunted locations to try and debunk claims of spirits and manifestations,
I'm shaking
while
right
also
now.
trying to find proof of the afterlife. Along the way, we've experienced terrifying unexplained phenomena, and have further learned the truth behind life after death. These are our journeys, our adventures.
We're not afraid of you.
Together, we are unstoppable. Together, we are Blood Moon Paranormal. It was August 10th, 1895, when a massive fire broke loose in the downtown Lockport area. This fire leveled several blocks worth of buildings and resulted in many casualties. After the fire was put out and the dust settled, the rebuild began. Among those to be rebuilt during this time was the Pharaoh Block. This was to be storefronts to many businesses from the time it was rebuilt in the late 1890s to now. It has been a post office, a grocery store, a furniture store, a barber shop, and before 2008, it was also known as Weber's Denim. But as we know, Lockport has a history with fires. On July 15th, 2008, a martini bar right next to Weber's caught fire, resulting in damage to what is now Stagecoach. This fire took place only 2 months after the one at another location we've investigated, Embers Taphouse.
19 years ago, there were a series of fires that were going through the Lockport area. So there was an arsonist running through the town and causing fires throughout.
Is it possible that the same arsonist that burnt down Embers also attempted to burn down the Pharaoh Block?
2018, I worked with a developer that remodeled all that. It was just a burnout building at the time. It wasn't real bad downstairs. I mean, it was more surface stuff than anything.
And that's what they did. They completely remodeled and opened Stagecoach Saloon in August of 2019. Why the name? Because right next door is the original stagecoach stop that travelers would stay at when they visited Lockport back in the 1800s.
A couple of years ago when I started, there was always like an eerie feeling if you close the bar down by yourself. Nothing like too crazy, but just like an eerie feeling. And like a couple times I've had all the TVs shut off and turned back on at the same time, but nothing else has flickered, like no lights or anything. It was just all of the power to the TVs off and then on. Previous to when I started, everybody had talked about, Octavius or whatever spirit there was to kind of make sense on, what kind of things would happen throughout our shifts. I was in the near vicinity, but not like in the direct. So it was like 2 servers. It was Kristen and another server, Sierra. And I kind of heard like a little commotion. And I went over there and a knife had dropped like in the middle of them, but nobody was around. And like they weren't near where the knives would be, if that makes sense.
This one time I was standing in the back with another server and we weren't even touching anything. And all of a sudden a knife just dropped in the middle of us from like, we don't even know where it came from, the ceiling, it seems like. We kind of thought the same thing, like there's got to be like a ghost in here.
Just like at Embers, poltergeist activity has been reported here by one of the workers, furthering our theory on a connection between the two.
Sometimes chairs were just like 2 chairs randomly just fell out.
I mean, if you're downstairs sometimes and no one's upstairs, you will hear footsteps sometimes.
The dirt shed is just like a underground tunnel that we house all of our extras in. So like nobody likes going down to the dirt shed alone. So everybody always grabs a friend, or the boys will go down alone. I mean, Lockport is, historic area. So the dirt shed has a lot of character, I will say.
We're going to start tonight with isolations. I am going to be doing the bar right here. This is the closest that we can get to where the fire would have happened. I think this is the closest connection we can get to that arsonist and that poltergeist activity. You are doing the creepy basement that they call the dirt shed.
Yeah.
None of the employees like to go down there at all. And then you, where are you going?
I'm going in the corner over there.
Because she didn't want to do the basement.
That's not true.
But yeah, so we're going to start with isolations and then investigate together. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're starting my isolation right now. We are at the bar. So right against this wall over here, right against this wall, is where the fire would have started that came up to this side from the fire that occurred with the Martini bar right there, which was in 2008 and believed to be that arsonist that also burnt down Embers. There's also people in the apartments above us, so it's possible we might hear that tonight as well. So we need to take that into consideration. This is your opportunity to communicate with us and show yourself. So all I want to do is get to know you a little bit. Let's do a quick EVP session. If you're here with me right now, talking to this device, were you involved with the fire? Were you harmed by the fire? Why did you throw a knife? Let's listen back to it.
Talking to this device. Were you involved with the fire? Were you harmed by the fire?
Some noise
Why
right
did you
there.
throw a knife? Were you involved with the fire? Were you harmed by the fire?
There's something talking underneath the static.
Talk to this device.
The static, but the white noise.
Were you involved with the fire? Were you harmed by the fire?
Despite how it seems like this might be responding to my question, we do have to take this EVP and the unexplained noises with a grain of salt. Contamination from the fridge and other appliances are what makes investigating places like this very tricky. It's either an EVP or it's like a tapping noise that I personally didn't hear when I was recording that. I would have called it out. It's weird. It might get more active throughout the night. I still have faith that it can get active throughout the night. These spirits, they don't get to communicate with people a lot. It's almost like they're disregarded when they're at places like this. So anything can happen. We could be going to the dirt shed area, and it could be extremely active down there. This could just be like a quiet area or nothing's going on at the moment.
All right, your isolation is over. We're coming to get you.
That kind of scared me.
Hello? I don't know, just be weird because that thing is pumping air.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about the air situation, but that was pretty weird. All right, so my isolation is over, and now we're gonna go set up Carly. We got some of the equipment already set up, and the music box has been going off. About ready to start her isolation.
Yeah. Thanks. Hello, if anyone is here with us, or here with me, I should say. My name is Carly. Yeah, I'm just here to talk to you guys if you're here. I have a bunch of equipment set out. If you guys can interact with it and communicate with me through it. I have this device right here, which is called an ovulus. Oh, course. Like C-O-U-R-S-E, course. And then I also have river. Why is it like when I point, like at one of these, it goes off? There is a canal right over the bridge.
Carly's right. Right around the corner is the I&M Canal, an important travel route for people from the 1800s to 1933. What's even more interesting is that she's on the side of the building that's closest to the former Stagecoach stop from back in the 1800s as well. Could this be related?
But yeah, this it was a denim shop called Weber's Denim Shop. Like I said, my grandpa owned the building, and a man named Lenny Weber actually rented it out from him and had his own denim shop. And the denim shop was like so popular. Like everyone came to this place to get clothes of all types. And a few years after my grandpa passed, my grandma actually started dating Lenny Weber. So they dated for a while, and sadly he passed a few years ago actually as well. But yeah, it's all connected. And Lenny's a great guy. He was really cool, really nice. I did like him a lot. And I just found out pretty much all that this was kind of connected a few hours ago before we had come here. Like literally like an hour before driving here, I found that all out. My mom was telling me. So it's very interesting, especially knowing everything now. I'm gonna whip out the spirit box. If anyone's here with me, that was radio, I think. If anyone's here with me, come in this device and you can talk to me. That was something. It was a female. Do you mind telling me your name? What? Can't make it out. Who was the arsonist that set Embers on fire? I will. You will what? Set it on fire? Whoa, that was the same voice. I don't know what it said though. Whoa, I got goosebumps from that. That was kind of creepy. Did anyone die in this building? What? Dude, I feel like I'm so bad at listening to spirit box responses because I can't make any of this out. Where were you at?
Alright, your isolation is over. We're gonna come up and grab you.
Oh my god, that scared me.
So right now, we're going to set up Emily's isolation, but we have to step outside to even get over there, so that's what we're doing. Good luck.
Thanks. Okay, turn phone on airplane flashlight. Thank you. That's actually super cool. Thank you. Yeah, you can turn it off if you want. Well, hello. My name is Emily, and I am here to talk with you guys. Can you maybe tell me how old you are? Oh, wow, that is... Jesus Christ. That turned on. Thank you. But the AC is on now. Let's break out the spirit box. Octavius, is that you that just turned on the flashlight? Can you say that again? Can you tell me your name? Ooh, that is bright. I feel like I should know your name, you know mine. Again, it's Emily. Here we are. Yeah, you can get close. 5 minutes? I've only been really interacting with this flashlight, and now I've been hearing you a little bit through the spirit box. Yeah, you. Sorry, can you say that again? I was rude and... Try to revive, or try for revival? Oh, wait. Yeah, trying to...
Alright, your isolation is over. We're gonna come down there and grab you and bring you back up.
Now that our isolations were over, it was time to head back upstairs and start investigating together. Alright, so right now we're doing an Estes session. Emily is right behind me, at the booth behind me, and she has the headphones on with the spirit box, which cycles through radio waves, and spirits are said to be able to communicate through them. So she's the only one that can hear what's coming through. You can kind of hear it, but she's the only one that's going to be shouting out the responses that she hears as we're asking questions. You know, it takes away the probability of... Hold me? Is that what she said?
She said that, yeah.
It takes away the probability of us, assuming what is being answered. So she doesn't know
Real
anything.
voice came through too quick.
She doesn't know anything that we're asking out here. And stuff is already coming through, so we're gonna get right into it.
It's very choppy, but can you hear me?
We can kind of hear you. Speak a little clearer. She can understand you. Can you tell us who started the fire next door?
You have fright?
We had a deep voice.
That sounded like the voice I was getting up there.
Really?
It was very deep. Yeah, it came through like 3 times. Who is talking to us right now?
Me. Can you tell me what was sold in this store?
It's mine. And then I cut out.
It's mine.
Don't take.
Don't take. What's yours? You did that?
Yeah, I know that might have been like a bit settling.
I heard it from this way.
Oh, I heard it back there.
Oh, I heard it that
No,
way.
I heard it back like in the kitchen.
To me, this unexplained noise sounds very similar to the one picked up on the digital recorder during my isolation. If this is the same noise, then I think we could safely debunk this as just being a piece of machinery in the kitchen.
Question.
Go ahead.
That was a deep male voice.
That deep male voice that keeps going through. What's your question?
Female voice came through too quick.
I swear we had a deep male voice that kept coming through at Embers as well.
Yeah, we did. Remember, it was
Female
in the,
voice. Same
the
as before.
speakeasy. It came through a lot. So, I mean, hey, it could go back and forth.
That's what I swear to God. I think there's a connection with the arsonist. Like, I think because he died in one of the fires that he caused.
Like.
So I don't know which one he died in, but eventually died in one of them.
How do you feel about us being here right now and trying to talk to
Run.
Run. Gonna have to do a lot to make us run. Like I said, one of those is making something move in this room. Like if you
Love. And that was clear and deep.
knock over a chair.
It doesn't involve.
It seems very residual at times, and then it gets a little intelligent, but then it's like
Usually.
Yeah, no, it's very residual.
it's weird. So right now we're back in the bar section. We moved from the Stagecoach area all the way to the front of the store, and I'm setting off all of the equipment by walking through it right now. But now we're investigating towards the front of the building. So we were just back there, all the way in the back. Now we're in the front, investigating by the bar. Again, this is where the fire would have happened, coming from the martini bar this way. All right, well, if there's anyone here with us, there's 2 devices right here that have dictionaries in them, and you should.
Did you hear that?
There are IR. There are animal.
Something like shifted behind me.
It sounded like an IR light turning on, like a security camera tick.
Like a cushion. I know, it's not cushion.
I heard it sounded like it was on this level though.
Yeah,
it didn't sound like.
It
No.
happened like right behind. I heard it like right behind me.
Well, there's 2 IR cameras right above us.
It didn't sound like a tick
It
to me.
It wasn't a tick. It was like
A settling noise.
I heard
something.
kind of like a tick.
Oh, EMF's going off.
Where?
Right here. It just spiked to yellow.
Spiking a little bit. I don't know if we can 100% take that though.
It's interesting because we heard that noise and then the EMF started going off. So I don't know.
Should we try like open spirit box and see? Because I feel like that's what they've been wanting to do.
Vibing with.
Yeah, vibing with.
Yeah, let's do open. What's your name? Whoa.
That sounded like,
Ground.
it sounded like a scream. It sounded like a muffled scream too, like someone inside like a room or like a glass box, kind of.
Dude, I wonder if it's like residual from the fire or something.
Well, that's what I was about to just say, like how it just sounded muffled. It sounded like inside while you're outside.
Yeah.
People can't hear me.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
What did it say?
It said people can't hear me.
Yeah, but we're talking about like it being muffled and stuff. I don't know. That's just so weird.
That is weird, but that's like that response kind of lines up. You know what I mean?
I know.
For the next 15 minutes, no responses came through any of our devices, so we decided to move across the restaurant and try a different approach.
It's always us two.
Where are you from?
We're from like the
That was like a deep male voice.
We're from the Joliet area.
About like 25-ish minutes from here?
Deep male voice said, hello.
Who are we speaking with? Who just said hello? Why are you still here?
Do you think we have a problem?
See, it sounds residual.
I think we do.
Yeah, see? That's kind of like what you were getting.
Mm-hmm. It seems very residual, but like coincidentally lining up, kind of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Guess what?
What?
What? You gonna leave us hanging?
It's very rude to not tell her.
Hell yeah.
Dang, they got us excited for nothing. Are you traveling from Embers to come here?
It sounded like it said, that sounds like fire.
Interesting. Do you hear a fire happening?
I've never heard of that.
Like not hearing what a fire sounds like? Like,
yeah.
Because I'm assuming a burning building is very different than a campfire.
Oh, yeah.
Are you hearing a building burn? What building? Let us know so we can help them out.
I'm gone. Goodbye.
What?
I'm so, like, confused.
Is it gone as in like, see you later, I'm out of here, or like...
I'm dead.
Yeah. Can you elaborate a little
James?
more? James?
Maya?
Maya? James and Maya.
Who are they?
Yeah.
Bonjour?
Whoa, okay.
We got some French people up in here?
You know how to speak French, Carly?
Bonjour is all I know.
Alright, Zach is the only one that relatively speaks any French right now, so this is gonna be wonderful. Can you say like a basic word in French?
Sounded like it said, we have to try.
I don't know what's happening right now.
It's just like, it seems like they acknowledge.
Yeah.
But it's mainly residual, and they are like choosing to like ignore, but also not. I don't know, but also we could be talking to two separate people, one residual, one intelligent.
Yeah.
It was like a distant scream, like almost muffled. It sounded like it said, I need some help.
You're getting a lot of that tonight.
Yeah.
Like very like much screams, distressed voices, calling out. Whoa, did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was a deep voice.
That kind of sounded like the voice that like I heard occasionally.
Yeah. We're dealing with many different timelines of the history of this place. Maybe not just this place, but like this whole strip. If you could say one final message to us about anything in life, what would it be? This is not your opportunity to do it. What would you tell us?
We're in trouble?
Why is that kind of sad?
Hello.
I don't even know. Did we really? It was a lot of residual stuff.
It was a lot of residual. There was kind of some intelligent, but also could be coincidental.
After this interesting Estes session we just had, we noticed that our best form of responses tonight with the spirits of Stagecoach was through the spirit box. So we decided for our last attempt at communication to try something that we've never done before on the channel. Alright, so right now, Emily is in the basement in the dirt shed. And we're back at our nerve center, our equipment area. She's gonna be running Estes. And what's gonna be happening is we're actually gonna give her a call right now. We're gonna be asking questions from upstairs. So we're gonna see what happens.
Hello? Can you hear me? You good?
I can hear you.
And headphones going on.
All right, whoever's down there,
That was like a weird like round round.
whoever's down there, can you tell me what year the fire broke loose?
Tell me you don't.
I want you to tell me what year.
Here.
Yes, here. When did it happen here?
Can you tell us the name of the
The
restaurant?
flashlight just turned on, by the way.
Can you tell us the name of the restaurant that's right down the street?
Flashlight turned off.
What's the name of the hotel that burnt down the street?
No. Not gonna lie, kind of sound like a male, like, burp. Like a quick little burp.
That's funny. Can you tell us who resides in the basement?
Autograph.
Autograph.
Whoever's down there right now, can you turn on the flashlight?
Flashlight turned on.
Dude, no way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Spirit
yeah.
box said, oh, yeah. Flashlight just turned off.
My eyes are watering. That's
Dude, that's actually crazy. That's
I
actually
had a
wild.
hunch it was gonna. Dude, my eyes are watering. Oh my god, I had a hunch that was gonna happen.
That's actually wild.
Wow. Whoever is down there, are you trapped or are you able to come up?
I tried.
Did you say
Did
trapped?
she just say I'm trapped?
I think so.
I think she just said I'm trapped.
I think so.
Wait, whoa. That's weird, dude. I just asked that.
Why are you trapped down there?
Even though this response was I try instead of trapped, it still kind of implies that whoever is in the dirt shed might still be stuck down there. We decided to keep asking questions to see if we can further validate this.
If you're trapped down there, can you turn the flashlight on?
Flashlight's on.
No way, dude.
Dude,
No way.
What? Thank you, but I'm sorry you're trapped down there. Does that make you sad or are you fine being down there?
Flashlight fading out. Flashlight is bright up as can be again.
That's like really sad though, but that's incredible. Like they're really direct response.
Flashlight dimming and off.
That's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got a couple
Don't
more,
like
couple more minutes down there.
hold back.
Hold back. Do you want us to wait? Do you want us to wait till 3?
What are you waiting for?
Dude, that was like direct.
Whoa.
Well,
If you like talking to us,
Flashlight's on.
What did she say? The
Flashlight's on.
Okay, I'm gonna wait till it turns off so I can ask the question.
you turn the flashlight off. Carly has a question for you.
Flashlight dimming and flashlight off.
Dude, what the hell?
That's crazy.
Oh
That's crazy.
Because I was gonna ask, if you like talking to us, can you turn the flashlight back on?
Hey.
You say hey.
Hey.
Hi. You're really impressing us right now. We appreciate you talking to us and being really direct with your response with our questions.
Flashlight bright as can be right now.
It's
That's
delayed,
but it could be just
it's
a form of like understanding.
yeah,
you
that's
know?
pretty impressive still.
Dimming and off.
Emily is sitting in the chair down there. My name is Zach, and this is Carly that's on the phone as well.
Something came through really distant, choppy.
Every time we ask the name,
Yeah.
it's like distant and choppy or like hard
That's
to
better.
So grab her.
Okay.
Dude, that was some of the craziest shit
Ever.
we've gotten.
Really?
Like, I mean, like, probably, like, ever.
Why?
It was so direct, dude. Like,
Was it?
the first thing that I said was, can you turn the flashlight on?
No f***ing
Yes, yes, and it happened,
Sorry.
it
No
happened,
way, girl.
it happened 3 times. And it turned
On
on
command?
on
On
command
command.
immediately, like a few seconds after I asked
So
it.
you think I
And
was
some of
calling
the
that
some
out?
yes,
Yes.
and some of the responses that were coming through were spot on
Yes.
with what we were asking to. Our time at Stagecoach is over, and our investigation was absolutely incredible. It's maybe not as active as some of the places we go to, such as the murder houses and the asylums, but this is one of those places where it's never been investigated before, so we had no clue what we were going to come in here and what we were going to get and what the activity was going to be like. There's something here for sure.
I am very happy with a decent amount of the stuff we got. I think this place is definitely haunted.
It was an amazing time, honestly. I think the night went very well for a location that has never been investigated before. Most definitely more on the residual side than intelligent, but there is some intelligence here. It seems more like the main floor is more residual. You kind of get everything from the martini bar that was next door, you kind of get it from the denim shop, the post office. It just seems like the whole strip kind of falls into here. The intelligence side was in the dirt shed downstairs in the more basement kind of area, responding directly to questions and interacting with the flashlight when on command. It was impressive.
Seems like there's one spirit in particular, the one that's in the dirt shed, that's very intelligent.
I would say maybe more on the residual side, especially up here. I would say downstairs, very intelligent. Those responses we got with Emily doing Estes and Zach and I being up here I'm in shock by that. That was something that I never expected to happen. And some of my favorite stuff I think we've ever gotten with Estes and the flashlights.
Yes, I do think there's a connection to Embers. You know, with the history, the evidence we were getting tonight was very similar and reminiscent of what we got at Embers back in 2023. I think there's a connection there.
I think it is connected to Embers in some way, shape, or form, because there was a couple of responses that did kind of give off the Embers vibes. I think it's too much of a coincidence to have a fire happen down the street and then 2 months later, this place burning down.
I do think there is some connection. I feel like there's a connection with so many buildings on this street. Like every time we mentioned a fire or Embers, some deep male voice kept coming through, and it was like it was trying to avoid it but also answer it. I think there is some correlation with that building and a lot of the other buildings on the street.
Huge thank you to all of the staff here that make this place so incredible.
And a huge thank you to Stagecoach, all of the staff. Everyone is so wonderful here, so sweet. The hospitality is through the roof.
I want to thank every single person who works at Stagecoach for having us here. It has been such an amazing experience. Everyone was so nice. The food is amazing.
The food is amazing. The drinks are amazing.
The food is incredible. The drinks are incredible. The atmosphere is incredible.
The atmosphere, it is just a place to be.
And yeah, if you ever are in town, come to Stagecoach, eat their food. It is delicious.
So come check out Stagecoach in Lockport. This place is awesome.